lovelies, it's Emmy. Welcome back to another You Made What. Today I'll be making ice cream roses. So good old Rob over at Threadbanger introduced me to this. They did this a couple weeks ago and I had never heard of ice cream roses and it looked simple enough, so I thought I'd attempt them. So if you're like me and didn't know about ice cream roses, you can find them in Korea and Japan and Italy as well. So basically what they do is they take either gelato or ice cream and shape it petal by petal on top of a cone so it looks like a beautiful rose. And if you like these experimental recipes, be sure to subscribe. Alright, let's go in the kitchen and I'll show you how to do it.
So here's a little look at my weapons of choice. You can just go through your kitchen drawer and find spoons that are kind of flat and something that has a nice rounded edge. I ended up actually using a cheese slicer and this really large spoon. Then grab yourself some cones, and I believe sugar cones are traditional, but use whatever you like. And of course you're going to need some ice cream, and I recommend chilling it so it's really nice and firm. So we're going to first create a base for our rose. So fill the ice cream cone and then take the spoon and kind of smooth it so it has a gentle peak in the middle. Next, take your ice cream spade, or in this case a cheese slicer, and dig into your ice cream until you get a nice slice. If you want to have a nice edge to your petal, you can warm it up on the palm of your hand like this, and then just place it on your cone, kind of folding it in half, and this will create the center of your rose. On a piece of paper towel, wipe off any extra ice cream, and then grab another slice, and then place it on the other side of the rosebud, kind of overlapping it as a natural petal would. And then just continue placing petals all around your center until you form a rose. The real trick here is the placement of the petals. A good trick here is to place a new petal onto an old seam. So where two petals meet, then you can place the center of your next petal right in the middle. So because we're working with ice cream, you have to work quickly. And if you feel your ice cream softening, immediately place it in the freezer and wait to add more petals until the ice cream has some time to set up. If you're not going to serve these right away, you can store them in the freezer and set them in a glass to keep them upright. And there you go! Beautiful ice cream roses.
So that's how you do it. It's pretty straightforward. I chose to do strawberry, chocolate, and green tea because that's what I saw in the videos and I thought that those were traditional. I chose coffee milk because that's traditional to where I live, and it's also a flavor that I quite enjoy. I love coffee ice cream. So let's give the coffee milk a taste. Alright, here we go. Itadakimasu. That's pretty good. I've actually never had this brand ice cream before. I actually usually get the Haagen-Dazs coffee. And if you don't know what coffee milk is, I'll put a link down in the description so you can find out more. But it's very traditional to this particular area of Providence, Rhode Island, where I live. It's got a very distinctive flavor of autocrat, or that coffee milk syrup, and it's great. A little bit different than a typical coffee flavored ice cream. Strawberry is a flavor I don't usually get. It reminds me of Neapolitan ice cream, and strawberry was a flavor that I never used to enjoy that much, but let's give it a taste. Pretty good. It actually tastes like real strawberries. Very, very creamy and milky. Green tea I love. Classic flavor. Beautiful. Here we go. Excellent. Sweet, tiny bit vanilla. It has a really great matcha green tea flavor. This flavor is very, very popular in Japan. You can find it everywhere. And of course, chocolate. Classic. Classic, classic chocolate. Can't go wrong with chocolate. Alright, so now you know how to make an ice cream rose. Let me know in the comments below if there's any recipes that you'd like me to taste. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you guys learned something. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I shall see you in my next one. Toodaloo, take care. Bye!
So this includes a spoon, a napkin, a moist towelette, all in one packet there. A packet of water. Very cool. And here's the entree itself. It looks a bit more like a frozen dinner.